Refund road trip, driving out to Barnesville. Bring a man $6,000 refund check from a paving contractor that scammed him. Rather than just mail it to him, worried that it may not get there. Rain or sleet or snow, we get that refund check out to consumers. Nothing's going to stop us. So this is a gentleman who lives out on a farm in Barnesville, and he was a victim of a scam by a licensed paving contractor. Gave him a blank contract to sign, which he proceeded to sign, and then the contractor filled it out and said that the consumer owed him $14,000 instead of $180. They were devastated. The homeowners are in their late 80s, and as you can imagine, they were very upset and distraught by this whole situation, and eventually signed a settlement agreement in which the contractor agrees to give back every penny. This is the first of the two payment installments, and we'll be delivering a $6,000 check, and at the end of the month the contractor will be providing another check for $5,900. Delivering refunds isn't so easy. We're going to stop by briefly and talk to Jack's son, Paul, who helped him file the complaint.
Good morning, Mr. Friedman.
Hey, good to see you. Glad to be here.
Yeah, we feel fairly isolated out here because we're away from the crowds and everything else. So, any type of stranger that comes around, usually somebody picks up on that pretty quick because we know who's supposed to be here and who's not, and who drives up and down the road. And my father was getting dressed one morning. He got a knock on the door. It was a young gentleman in a pickup truck. Had stated that they were doing work in the neighborhood, and that he had some supplies, some materials left over, and he didn't want to have to haul them back to his shop and dump them, and he would give them basically the materials for at cost, as long as it was a cash deal, I believe.
That classic line where a contractor knocks on your door and says supposedly they have leftover materials.
Leftover materials, absolutely. We had a lot of rains in the spring, washed the stone all down the driveway, and needed a replenishment of stone. The price that was being offered was comparable to what he would pay on the market, a little cheaper.
And all he wanted was gravel.
Loose gravel.
Loose gravel, one load of loose gravel.
He repeatedly stated $180. You're going to give me this gravel for $180. Of course, the price, the $180 they kept quoting him, was $180 per foot.
This is no paving. It's only not even springtime. A few months later, and it's completely coming apart. Clearly not a four layers of tar and chip. In no way is this valued at $12,000 or $14,000.
When the work was done, they came inside with a blank contract. Said, you need to sign this contract, and we want $15,000. He told them he only had $12,000 to leave him $100 in his bank account.
Quite a shock and a big difference from $180.
Oh, very much so.
To $15,000.
And feeling a little vulnerable because of his age, that he'd been taken. He wasn't sure where to turn or what to do. And that's when I got involved and contacted the Office of Consumer Protection. We're
going to go up now to Jack Lepine's house and deliver that $6,000 check to him and his wife right away. But so good to see you again.
Oh, same here.
So you just
very good to see you again. Right
I'm so happy that this worked out. I was here 4 or 5 months ago talking to you about it.
I remember.
And you told us the whole sad story.
Yeah.
And neither one of us were sure it was going to work out as we had hoped. But luckily it did.
I thought I was going to die.
Did you?
I said, $14,000? That's not anywhere near close to $200. I was about this high, I knew I did something really stupid.
This sort of thing happens all over the county to people all ages.
Right.
But I'm happy to say that we actually have the first of 2 payments for you. This is a $6,000 check.
Oh my God.
And in 30 days, we'll have the other half of the money for you. And you get to put that back in your savings account.
I think I'm going to cry.
I tell you, it makes our job rewarding to know that we're able to do this kind of work
I
for
felt so stupid.
someone like you. And you're going to tell us the secret about how to be healthy at a ripe old age and working hard on your farm?
The way to stay healthy is join the Marine Corps when you're young.
Okay.
And they prepare you.
They get you ready for it.
They get you ready for it. Don't smoke, don't drink, and stay away from bad women. Work on the farm. You'll be okay.
All right. Well, that's good advice I'm going to take home with me. Might be a little bit late for the Marine Corps, though.
And I'm very grateful, and they are very grateful to the Office of Consumer Protection. You certainly came to their aid, were able to contact a contractor and recover the money for them. Yeah, and again, we feel isolated from the rest of the crime of Montgomery County, but it does occur up here, and it can occur in a big way.
You got to be so careful when a contractor, licensed or unlicensed, knocks on your door and gives you that line about having some leftover material. And it's just really a kind of despicable behavior. We're just so happy that it all turned out well, because someone at this stage in life should not have to be losing sleep over a situation like this.